Well, it's our birthday. I don't know if you're aware, but this podcast has existed for a year now. So, to celebrate, we are doing a giveaway.
It's Hello and welcome to Come With Us, a podcast to meet all your fantasy needs. I'm Sussy Núñez.
And I'm Reshea Kelley, and each week we're here to dive into the tempting world of books, seductive romance, and a sprinkle of spice. That's right, we're back, baby! And we're better than ever.
Dude, what did you do these past almost 2 months? Because we disappeared.
Where the fuck did you go? I was white knuckle gripping the steering wheel of life, just trying to get through the first 6 months of this nightmare. It's 2024 has been great, super awesome. I've been just trying to figure out what's going to happen. My life's kind of up in the air right now because we've got a move coming up, but we didn't know exactly when or where for a long time, and all this jazz, but everything's starting to calm down, and I've been reading a
Love that.
lot, and I've been multitasking like a
We love
queen.
that.
What have you been up to, Susie?
It's insane because my 11-year relationship ended. So I'm living my single life. It's interesting. I haven't been single in so long that I was watching a show the other day, and the girlie was saying like it's like someone chopped like an arm from you, and it literally feels that way. Not because of I need him, it's because of you've been there for so long. Like it's weird not to
You're
have
just
that.
used to it being there.
Yes, but we're great. I love him. He loves me. We're gonna be family forever. But yes, that's like the biggest thing that has happened to me. As you can see, I didn't move, but I do have a new background. And as you can see, there are my husbands and my lover right there. If you don't know what they are, well, you're behind, because you should definitely go watch Jujutsu Kaisen and then listen to our episode because it's great.
I have a question to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like in the dating pool again?
I have no idea. I'm not gonna do that. I prefer to spend time right now with my books.
That's fair.
I did download an app. I went there, I created a profile, and the next day I deleted it because this is not for me. It's just not. And I'm okay with
It's just an absolute shit show out there too, I imagine.
Yeah. Like I think about it and I'm like, I just want money and books and good food and great clothes, and that's it. And to travel. You know what I mean? And if that happens while I do all of those things, that's great.
If for any reason I ever end up single ever again, for whatever reason, I'm like, I don't think I ever want to try being in a relationship with anyone ever again. Like, I don't want to date. I don't want to try to fall in love. Listen, because I have this much time to myself. I don't want to spend it on somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I just am not interested, and I'm okay with that. Like, I think it's the important thing is that you have to be okay with it, and I'm absolutely okay with it. Maybe in 6 months, in a year, in two, I'm gonna be like, okay, I need someone. I need to find, my other half or my other halves, my quarters. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, you know me. I'm a waitress girly through and through, and now we're back.
Well, we're back. We're better than ever. We have listened to you guys. Basically, we have been speaking with you guys, our listeners, and people who love us and want us to succeed. And we've taken some of the critiques and advice and little tidbits of information that we've been told, and we've been trying to make some changes here and there. So one of them is we're definitely sticking to shorter episodes. We're going to make sure that we are changing up a little bit in terms of what we talk about. We've got some fun new little segments that'll pop in here and there. We're going to get a lot more interactive on social media, so keep an eye out. We're going to be having polls and things like that, and your answer might end up on the show. I was going to say, and right now, one of the biggest things that we're going to be doing to change everything up is we're introducing to you guys, our listeners, a reading list for the season. That's right. Because we have been told, I'm sorry, but a bunch of the books we read are not books that everyone has read. And plus, now that we've gone through a significant number of like the most popular book talk books, we're going to be getting into books that less people have heard about or less people have read, at least in our circles. And we want to give you guys an opportunity to read them so that we can talk about them together.
And if you guys have like any books that you would like to add to this reading list and you think they're worth talking about, just send us the message or DM on social media, and we will consider your offer. We promise.
Yeah. Why not? We enjoy it.
Also, we said it at the last episode of the last season, I think, but you know that this is a podcast about books, but we want to add other things like BL, mangas, maybe some TV shows here and there, maybe a movie that is trending or that we watch one weekend and we just need to talk about it. So it's gonna be a bit more than just books, and that's okay.
Yeah, we're in the market for stories that move us.
Exactly.
It could be moving us in a positive way or a negative
in a
way.
sexual way.
It could be moving in a bouncy way, yes. But
in a vibrational
we just
way.
love right? We're vibing. And so yeah, we're expanding to stories. Like we just love stories. And we're not going to limit ourselves by what format that story is being told to us. So anyways, without any further ado, would you like to hear what books we're covering this season?
Yes, please, ma'am. Thank you, goddess. Butcher and Blackbird. Bryn Weaver? Bryn.
Bryn Weaver.
Why would
like
you?
Like Lynn.
No, yeah. Why would you write something like that and pronounce it a total different way? I fucking hate English. I'm telling you. Going back. Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. You see? I didn't do it right. But go ahead.
It's okay. Who cares? A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson.
I Splendid Barbarians. You guys know I love them. By Ruby Dixon.
Gothicana by Rue Nix.
My BLs. If you don't know what BL is, you should definitely go listen to the last episode of the season, the second season. But BLs are boy love. And it's basically stories about men. They get together and they do things that we love to read about. And we're going to start with Help Me Teacher. Very sexy. Very XXXX. Taming the Tiger. You're gonna be coming a lot, but also crying a lot. It's beautiful. I recommend it. It's phenomenal. And Dear Door. I don't know how to explain it. It's just phenomenal.
Legendborn by Tracy Dion.
For the Fans by Nyla K.
Bloodshed by Molly Doyle.
Her Soul to Take by Harley Laroux.
Yeah. The Locked Door by Frida McFadden.
I'm so excited about that book. I really...
Me too.
Crescent City. Sure. Not one book. We're going to talk about the series. And that is going to be a very juicy episode. So you better listen to that episode. So the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas.
And listen, you don't even have to like the books or like the author to love our episode, I promise. Minx by Sophie Lark.
Fourth Wind by Rebecca Yarros.
The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab.
Yes, we cannot wait for that episode. We're probably going to have a very special guest for that episode also.
I'm going to reread it. I'm going to cry again.
I know. Happy Place by Emily Henry. And now we have a list of maybes. Maybes because you can vote if you want us to read those books. If you don't like them, if you don't vote, we will decide maybe not if we read them. One of them is going to be Icebreaker. I know it's very famous, but I think I'm a bit... If it is not right now for me, Emily Rath, I think I will have to think about reading anything hockey related. Right now. For me, at least.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But Icebreaker by Hannah Grace.
Arsenic and Adobo by Mia P. Manansala. Did I do it okay?
Very good. Look at that Spanish. The Other Side of Midnight by Sydney Sheldon.
and Manacled, the fanfic by Senlin Yu. I'm very excited about that one.
Tell us about Manacled, because people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?"
If you're on Book Talk, you've heard of Manacled. Manacled is a fanfic that somebody wrote, um, that's supposed to take place after the fifth Harry Potter book, after the Order of the Phoenix, and it's kind of like a Handmaid's Tale and Harry Potter mixed together, and it's really dark, and it's really uh emotionally charged, and it's also like 1,000 page long PDF. And I've heard I've heard amazing things about this book. I've heard that people are so moved by it, and but there are trigger warnings that you do have to be careful of, but it's like a fan ship of Hermione and Draco Malfoy.
And this is muddy, right?
Yes, there is some erotica in it, and I don't know how much exactly. I haven't like figured out exactly how much there is, but there's definitely erotic scenes in it. Um, and there's like Hermione can't remember who she is and all that stuff. So it's like if Voldemort had won and Harry Potter died, like what would have happened? And as a millennial myself who grew up with the Harry Potter books and now feels like she doesn't want to give money to a turf, this is perfect for me. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. We love it.
Yeah, so the other changes we've got are we are going to be asking every once in a while for you guys, our listeners, to come onto our Instagram stories or onto our TikTok and answer some poll questions about the books that we're talking about. It's going to be called the Review segment, and we're going to be reading your reviews and why you gave them that many stars, and kind of coming up with an overall rating system based
And,
on not just what we like, but what you like.
and if you want to be anonymous because you don't want the author to hate you or whatever, absolutely, don't worry. You can say whatever you want.
Your secret is safe with us. Okay. Also, we are trying to incentivize getting some ratings and reviews on our platforms, because here in the podcast world, ratings and reviews are so, so, so important.
Think about us
So,
like a restaurant, you know? Restaurants,
like a
you when you go to a
restaurant
restaurant,
or,
you will see the reviews. You go to Yelp and stuff like that. The same thing. Please do. Thank
yep.
you.
Yeah, and the better rating we have, the more they'll push our podcast, and the easier it'll be for more people to find us. That means that anybody who leaves us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or can you do 5-star ratings on YouTube, or is it just subscribing?
No, but you can subscribe, and we definitely will
Yeah.
do shout outs for that. And also comment.
Yes. So if you leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube, or subscribe on YouTube, I mean, we will go ahead and give you a shout out. We'll say your name, and if you take the time to write out a sentence or two and leave us an actual review on any of those platforms, you'll get a specialized bit of praise from us directly into your ear holes.
You guys remember when we said last season that we were gonna have a giveaway? It's Reshea, tell us more.
Well, it's our birthday. I don't know if you're aware, but this podcast has existed for a year now. And
A
I don't
whole
know about
year.
I don't know about any of you guys, but for us, that's kind of an accomplishment. So, anyways.
I'm sorry, but it is. I mean, pat in the back, like we did it. 2 seasons, man. 2 seasons.
We've done it. Anyways, so to celebrate, we are doing a giveaway. We've got 2 different prizes up for grabs. One you can enter for on our TikTok at Come With Us Pod, and the other you can enter for on our Instagram at Come With Us Pod. We do froth some consistency here. And you got to go ahead and head over there. All the details will be in the post that we make regarding it, and it'll be pinned at the top of our pages. And just follow the rules that are on the post, and you will get entered into our drawing.
You can absolutely vote on both platforms.
Oh yeah,
And if you get both
absolutely.
gifts, that's freaking phenomenal. You're the
That'd be so
luckiest
cool for
person
you.
alive, and you're gonna have like both chances to win either one or the other one.
Absolutely.
What are the requirements for Shay for the giveaway?
Okay, so when you go onto our post, you need to like the post, and then you need to tag 3 friends in the post in the comment section, and then you're also going to tell us what book you wish you could unread, and for whatever, and then tell us why. Like you can say,
For
I wish
whatever
I could
reason.
yeah, you can say, I wish I could unread this book because I regret having given those moments of my life to this book. It was
Ugh,
terrible. Or, hypothetically, I didn't just finish a book that absolutely made me feel that way.
she
Or
did.
you could say, or you could say, I wish I could unread this book just so I could go back and reread it for the first time again because it was so amazing reading it the first time.
Like me with
So
Adi
there's,
Laroux.
yes, oh my God, the
I
tears,
know.
I cried.
I know.
Anyways,
Perfection.
so fucking good. Clearly that book took 10 years to write.
Ugh.
But anyways, that's what we're going to do. We want to hear like what is this book that makes you feel so strongly that you wish you could unread it and why? Because we also would love to know. Maybe we want
Yes.
to read it or maybe we want to avoid it. Who knows?
And the friends that you tag, if they're like book friends, like book Instagram book talk people, better because they will relate to the post.
Just go on to our Instagram and or our TikTok. Go to our page and the pinned one at the top will be a video about the giveaway. Click on that, like it, and in the comments section, be sure to tag 3 friends. Make sure you're following our page as well. And then be sure to tell us in that comment section what book you wish you could unread for whatever reason.
That's it. It's so simple. You can get. Oh, we haven't told them what are the prices though.
Ooh, do you want to know what the prices are?
Oh my god, I'm gonna do TikTok and you can do Instagram. So let's start with TikTok. For TikTok, we are going to be giving away The Dare by Harley Laroux. If you know, you know. And with this, we're also going to be giving away this wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous, and very on theme. Uh, what drawing
Mm-hmm.
art?
It's still in its protective case from the
Yes,
artist directly.
that if you know the keys on the boot, you know. And if we do a good job and we get Harley Laroux to sign the book, you got it, baby. You're gonna have a signed copy, maybe, of The Dare.
For Instagram, we have a box set of the A Court of Thorns and Roses series from book 1 all the way through book 4. I
5.
think it's technically book 4 because the
Oh,
novella is 3.5.
4.5 books.
You get 5 books. You get 5 bound books of
Yes.
varying lengths.
Yes. All the Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. And that's going to be what we're going to be giving away on Instagram. So you have 2 phenomenal prizes that you can be participating for. And you can comment if you have other accounts, try it. Why not? But it would be like great if you just do it once with your account, like the regular account that you have.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the giveaway. We're super excited. We're 1 year old. And
My
I
baby.
mean,
Our baby. We promise you shorter episodes, and we did it. We're so excited for the giveaway, for this new season, for everything. And now you know what books we're going to be reading, so you can freaking start reading them right now, so you can relate to everything that we're going to be saying in the podcast episodes. But also, you can be commenting on or post on Instagram and TikTok or in the
mhm.
stories about these episodes because you actually know what we're talking about.
Yeah. And don't worry, we will have the list of the books that we're going to be reading this season available on our social media as well.
We promise, sinners. Oh my God, sinners! I haven't said that in so long. I miss you guys. Yeah, I did. I did. Honestly, this podcast. Now that I'm a single woman. My books and my podcast are everything to me. So I'm very
Love
clingy if I
that.
want to. So be ready.
Remember, you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Our handle for both is @ComeWithUsPod, and you can go to YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify to rate, review, and subscribe. Every little bit helps us grow our community and is greatly appreciated.
Sinners, you've been good little angels. Thank you for listening, and remember, stay wicked, stay wild, and keep reading. We love you. Bye!
Bye!